me. I'm Batman. You know, speaking of Batman, I got a joke for you. So Batman swoops down in Crime Alley and catches Jason Todd stealing the hubcaps off of the Batmobile. He looks down at Jason Todd. He says, "Hey, kid, what are you doing?" And the little boy looks up at him and says, "Robin?" Batman looks down at him and says, "You're hired." "Oh, come on, that's a funny joke. Look, I know I'm not as funny as the Riddler, but you could at least humor me. Humor man. No, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. You know, this one's gonna be about a Robin, but not Jason Todd. No, Dick Grayson. That's right. And if you watch the TV series Titans, man, Brenton Thwaites, I think that's how you say it. He's from Queensland, so it's probably Thwaites. Hi, my name's Brenton Thwaites. That's a hard name to say, man. Just like Fu Manchu. Actually, Fu Manchu just kind of rolls off the lips. But you know what? Brenton is like the best Robin ever, and I love him, man. So imagine my surprise when I found out that a 1/6 scale figure exists based on old Brenton's Robin from Titans. Well, I had to have it. So let's go check it out, shall we? Today's review will be on the... Oh, we're doing this again, huh? Yeah, this shipper box is not in the most greatest of conditions, and in fact, it looks like it's been through a small war. And it's sad, too, because if you look at one side of the box, you'll see a sticker that says, Fragile. So apparently, my mailman does not speak French. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised if what's inside this box is damaged.
Most likely, sir. I'll bet it was something nice, though.
Plus, ever since the delivery guy left, I haven't seen my dog, and hey, look at that! This box on the inside is completely in perfect shape. It's wrapped in bubble wrap and everything. I don't get this, because the outside was crushed. So yeah. Looks like my luck's looking up, so yeah, let's remove all this bubble wrap and look at the real box. God, I miss that dog. So with all the bubble wrap removed, we find this cardboard box right here, and it is in perfect condition. I am actually amazed at how nice this box looks. As you can see, it says Toys Era TE034, and when we look inside, we find the actual box, all wrapped in plastic like it just escaped from Dexter's Kill Room. So let's remove this plastic and check it out, shall we? Today's review will be on the Toys Era, or is that Toy Sarah? The Era, the Heir, the Heir 1/6 scale collectible figure. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think a company named Toys Era should make a figure called the Heir. I don't know. I just feel like I want that Toys Era figure. Do you have that Toys Era figure? Check it out. It's got like a little bat signal. It says the Heir projected on the floor there. That is so awesome. Another thing that's awesome is this embossed R on the front of the box. Now that R does not stand for the Heir. No, it stands for Robin. Specifically the Dick Grayson Robin from the TV show Titans. And I really love that if you look carefully in the R, you'll see some little bat ears, maybe the Nightwing logo kind of made inside of that R. That is really cool. Kind of foreshadows what's to come. Now, the box itself is kind of plain. It looks like the red leather of his outfit. Down here at the bottom, it says the Heir 1/6 scale collectible figures. I love how that's projecting there on the bottom. And the side of the box is just kind of blackish red. And that's pretty much it. If you look at the back of the box, you will find all the usual warnings and don't do thises and different languages and notices and blah, 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 little barcodes, stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. As you can see, it's in the shape of the bat symbol or maybe Nightwing's logo. It looks like a combination of both the bat symbol and Nightwing's logo. And then up here, it's got some splatters. That's pretty awesome because this Robin doesn't mess around. That's really awesome. So let's flip the box back around one more time. Because I cannot wait to see what this figure looks like when it's open. So I say we waste no more time and I say we open it! Now, the box opens like a shoebox. When you look underneath, you will find the usual foam and this little card right here that has a picture of Robin and it says, well, it wasn't enough. And for the life of me, I can't remember if that's an actual line from the show or when it happened in the show if it did. So yeah, you're not going to get that bit of trivia from me. But I do like the fact that the side of the box over here kind of resembles his little suitcase that has his outfit inside of it. And that is really cool indeed. You can see the little point of the Robin logo or the Batman logo right there kind of carried over to the side. And it looks exactly the same on the other side. So I say we waste no more time and look underneath this foam. What do you say? So after removing that piece of foam, we find, holy cow. Now, when I found out that this figure was announced, I was like, oh, please make his head sculpt resemble, the actor from the show. Please don't make it a generic head. I think they did a great job. That looks enough like him to me, and I am very, very happy with it. Another thing I'm happy with is this outfit. Oh man, that looks so good. Now my Robin's a little contorted there inside of the package, but that's just because he probably got jumbled. You saw how the shipper box looked, but man, that looks so good. Now I know a lot of people would probably complain that that's very bright and stuff, and the show is very dark, and he's always in shadows and stuff like that. But you know what? Honestly, that's just camera tricks. That looks so amazing, and I love the fact that he has Robin colors. That looks so good. So I say we waste no more time and pull him out and stand him up. What do you say? Oh, and it is worth noting that there are actually 2 layers of foam. You remove the top layer of foam with the figure, and you'll also find another layer underneath with the stand and his bow staff, and that is awesome. So let's stand him up and check him out. What do you say? So here's the Heir, aka Robin, fresh out of the package, and holy cow, that looks awesome. Now, first things first, first impressions. This is by far the stickiest figure I've ever pulled out of a package. Seriously, his entire bodysuit, the green, the little white part on his legs there, the red, all of that is very sticky. Think like a balloon. You know how like a balloon feels? Well, that's what this feels like. And it feels kind of like rubber, but it also feels very sticky, and I hope that that material doesn't deteriorate over time. That would be so sad because I don't know where you'd get another outfit like this. This is so awesome looking, but man, it's sticky. So I hope that it's okay. And honestly, the yellow inside of his cape feels kind of the same way. It's not quite as sticky, but it feels the same way. So hopefully it'll all be fine, but man, I did not expect that. Now, whereas the likeness is concerned, that looks awesome. Just look at his hair. That looks so good. His eyes through the mask look so good. His face, it looks like the actor to me. I mean, I think they did an amazing job. Just look at that. It looks so good. Because remember, this isn't a licensed figure. And like I said, they could have went with a totally generic looking head because he's just a young guy, you know, with a mask on and stuff like that. As long as they get their, you know, his hair right and his face shape right. I mean, it'll look enough like him. But I think they did a great job. I think that looks really good. I'm really amazed by the hair sculpt and stuff, the way his eyes look through the mask. I mean, all of it looks so good. The way his bangs are hanging down on his forehead there. But yeah, just look at his eyes through that mask. It looks so good. He's got a little hint of a 5 o'clock shadow and everything. That just looks amazing. I am very, very, very happy with it. That looks so good. Down here at his neck, that piece around his neck there is kind of like a thicker plastic or whatever. It's not quite as rubbery, I don't think. I mean, like I said, it's this material here with the little dots all over it. You can make it out there. But yeah, it's very sticky, man. So I don't know. Just think a deflated balloon or something like that. But it looks good. It really does. I mean, I think they captured the look of the outfit. I do wish that right there would have been made like the other accessory that it includes or whatever the R. We'll get into that in a second. But look at his outfit there. You can see like there's battle damage on it and stuff like that. Scratches. I love the shading. It's almost got like a Punisher skull eyes there. That is so cool. But yeah, that is awesome. They did an amazing job on it. I just hope that this material holds up over time. You know, I'm sure if you take care of it, it'll be fine. See, he's got a little pouch there on his belt. That's very cool, man. He's got some little gauntlets or whatever on his forearms there, kind of like protectors or whatever. I love his gloves, how many different colors there are just on the gloves alone. That is so awesome. I love the fact, too, that he came with a stand. Because, you know, a lot of people will complain because these stands, it says the Heir on it, and they're like, I hate that. But you know what? Honestly, I'd much rather get a stand than not get a stand. And if you look, the stand is just like the Joker stands, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker figures that they've been making. So that's cool. It'll kind of blend in with those. But yeah, this figure is amazing, and I'm very, very, very happy with it. Like I said, I hope the material holds up, but that's something only time will tell. Looking at the figure from behind, there's not going to be a whole lot to see because he's got a cape. But check out the way it's made there at the top. All the pleats and stuff in it. It looks so good. Now, this cape actually does have a wire in it around the edges there, so you can pose it and stuff. And yeah, aside from the inside being a tad sticky, now like I said, it's not as sticky as the outfit, but it is sticky too. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll hold up, like I said, but you know, like I said, you're going to have to wait and find out. And just, you know, protect your figure. Don't put it in extreme heat or anything, and it should be fine. But that looks awesome. As for accessories, he includes 4 extra hands. He's got these 2 here, and then these 2 down here, and that is very cool, very actiony. Now, when it comes to the hands he has gripping hands, which really work with this accessory right here, this bow staff. And I gotta say, this bow staff is impressive. It is made out of metal and feels so awesome when you pull it out of the package. They did a great job. This makes me want a real one. This is so awesome. Now, the other thing that I was talking about when it comes to his chest armor, he has the little R throwing star, and that is really cool. But I do wish that they had made it like they made this extra R throwing star. This is made out of metal, and I love how shiny and gold it is. That would have been so awesome if it had had a little metal one, you know, put into place on there. But this one is by far too big to, you know, go in place over that other one. So yeah, this one's just to pose with him in his hand. But you know what? Honestly, that is awesome, and I love it. Now, when it comes to posing Robin with his accessories, I wouldn't put his bow staff in both hands, even though that would look really cool. You'd have to bend his elbows in order to do it, and I don't know if this material could hold up after being bent for so long, but you can still have the bow staff in one hand or whatever like this, and it looks really good. That bow staff's pretty heavy too, so the fact that he can hold it is awesome. Plus, over here, you've got a free hand for a throwing R, and that is so awesome indeed. Now, looking at that R there, you can definitely see that it's a lot bigger than the one on his chest armor. And man, it would be so cool if it was as shiny gold as, you know, this one is down here. That would be awesome. But you know what? Honestly, I think this figure looks cool, and as long as you don't put it in any extreme poses, which sucks because it's Robin, you'd want to put him in an extreme pose. As long as you don't do that, I think the material may be okay. But yeah, like I said, we're going to have to wait and see if this material can hold up over time. But man, I got to say, it looks really good. I think it's awesome. The build, everything about it looks just like the character from the show, and I absolutely love it. That is awesome. So, there's my review of the Toys Era The Heir 1/6 scale figure, otherwise known as Robin from the TV show Titans. And man, this figure is awesome. Now, I didn't expect it to be quite as sticky as it is, and I really hope that this material of his clothes actually hold up over time. But you know what? Honestly, you know, you roll the dice and you get what you get. Hopefully it will. And I think it looks amazing. Now, as looks go, this is exactly what I wanted it to be. This looks just like the character from the show, and I absolutely love it. And I say, Toys Era, bring on more characters from the TV show Titans. I want a Starfire. I want a Raven. I want a Beast Boy. I want all of them. I especially want a Deathstroke. Oh, that would be so awesome. But man, I know some company out there, it might have been Toys Era, I don't know. They're making a Superboy, and he looks so good. He does have the Cadmus t-shirt. I wish he came with the Superboy logo, but you know what? Hey, that's okay. Cadmus is awesome too. That makes him evil Superboy. Oh man, that's so cool. And honestly, I would really like to get another figure eventually to stand alongside this Robin because he looks so good. So, until next time, tune in for more. Oh, Robin, I think the words you're looking for to sum up your day are the following. Foo Reviews!
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Foo Reviews. And I'm out.